Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you here inside of Alfred P. Redman Senior Gymnasium here on the campus of Wyoming Indian High School in Ethete, Wyoming, the mecca of high school basketball in the state of Wyoming. Well, we're here. This is a dream come true to broadcast a varsity basketball game from Wyoming Indian High School inside of Redman Gymnasium. There is just not a bigger honor, in my opinion. I've called games from the Casper Event Center, and that still doesn't compare. So, what an experience. We're going to enjoy every last second of this. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's the Thermopolis Bobcats and the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Thermopolis Bobcats coming into this game with a 1-3 record. Wyoming Indian coming in with a 6-3 record. They just defeated Lodgegrass, Montana in their last game, so should be interesting. A white-hot Wyoming Indian Chiefs team. Of course, when are they not white-hot, right? But, this is going to be interesting to watch. We're going to take a quick breather, and we'll be right back after the anthem and starting lineups.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Alfred P. Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, on the campus of Wyoming Indian High School. It's varsity girls basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. And we're so glad to have you all with us here. We got a lot of people tuned in, and it's time for some varsity basketball. Our first varsity broadcast of the season. We were not able to meet these girls in Green River, but we're here now, so that's all that really matters. The Thermopolis Bobcats, like we said, on a 1-3 skid so far coming into this game. And we're trying to get that up to you. We do know that Wyoming Indian defeated Lodgegrass, Montana in their last game, so that'll be something to keep an eye on for sure. But right now, sitting in at the... Ooh, this is good. Oh, by the way, there's a neat little display here that they're doing. Yeah, there we go. We got that right on camera. Look at that. It feels like an NBA game is what it does. Wow, just look at all that, just take it in. Anyway, so I'm sorry, I'm just mesmerized by this. Thermopolis Bobcats coming into this game with the third best field goal percentage in Class 2A. They're sitting at 31.1% field goal percentage with 2.8 3-point field goals made per game out of 12.0 attempted. Not exactly the best 3-point percentage in 2A, but it's still, they are nailing some. I mean, they are not afraid to shoot the three. That should tell you a lot there. But they're sitting in behind Pine Bluffs at 39.4, and then Wyoming Indian, the best shooting team, with a 43.9% field goal percentage. That means they're making about 43.9% of their shots. Getting ready to go here. We have a proper roster, and good to see JC Owsley back in at the center position. We've missed her dearly. Got hurt during that volleyball season. Last time we saw her, she was in a knee brace. And we are underway. It's varsity girls basketball from Redman Gymnasium in Ethete. Owsley with it here on the near side. Bobcats running their offense. And they'll get this one up to the wing, and we're looking, a little bit low tempo to start here. Nothing really worth rushing. Shot is up and it's no good and swatted out of bounds. The three was attempted there by let me just see real quick. It's really hard to see their numbers. Again, the Bobcats using the same uniforms that they had last year on the road. The black with the purple lettering is not exactly easy to see. Shot is up and it's no good by the 4 of Logan Farrell. Bobcats going to try to reset. Farrell with it. She'll pass right side to Owsley. Has it in the corner. And she'll try to skip up toward the pinwheel, now up to the far side. Moving to her right side. And she'll try to skip to Farrell. She'll try the shot for 3. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the 23 of, trying to get used to the roster here, Paisley Blackburn. And coming into this game, we were very excited to see how Paisley Blackburn would play in this game. She was so excited to watch last year in the tournament when Wyoming Indian came down for the, I think it was either the 2A SmackDown or the Bighorn Basin Classic. But Paisley Blackburn caught my eye immediately as she's bringing it up past the pinwheel. So she'll be one to watch here tonight for the Lady Chiefs. Dipping inside, and we have a whistle. Looks like the call might be on the Bobcats here. So looks like they did charge it to Chloe Owsley. So the junior will grab her first personal foul. It's tipped by Farrell and stolen away by the Cats. This is the Bobcats' first game in 2A West competition, so this will count toward their record in the standings. Passing it up to the corner. This is Owsley for 3. This one's up and it's no good. That's 2 3-pointers attempted. Here comes Owsley. Dips it inside and it's stolen away. Trying to get the number of it, but I think that's the shooting, either the shooting guard or the center. I think it might have been the center that got that. Shot is up for Blackburn for 3. Paisley Blackburn buries the triple. The sophomore was on the varsity team as a freshman last year. Gets it up to the corner here. Driving down the right side, and it is out of bounds. And this is going to stay right where it's at with the Lady Cats. 5:57 to play in the opening quarter here in Ethete. Glad to have everybody with us here on Two Basins Sports Network. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Shot is up for 3, and it's up no good. Rebounded here by couldn't see who that was. And they're going to get this one way back behind the pinwheel, and that's going to be an over and back call for the Bobcats. This will give it on back to the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. I do believe the Chiefs' run came to an end at the Casper Event Center last year when they lost to Tongue River. I think they were fighting for a state championship. Shot is up, it's no good. Meanwhile, the Lady Cats obviously were in the bracket behind them, finishing 3rd place with a win over Rocky Mountain at the Ford Wyoming Center. Up top, moving to her right side. Switches to her left hand, takes a shot for the right side, up and no good. And it's rebounded up the left and misses it. Blackburn on the rebound. Wyoming Indian going to try to set up. They have the 3-0 lead here. Goes to the near side, has it up underneath the basket, takes the shot. It's up off the left side, no good on the shot by Delaney Gambler. And now here comes Logan Farrell with it. She'll get picked up here by the 4 of Jalen Norse. Down the right side, it's up no good. Rebounded by the 20. That was Taya Dixie. Taya. I can't remember how they pronounced it in the lineup, so I apologize. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Blackburn left side, dips it inside. Now here they go. Gambler underneath. Shot is up, and it's no good. And the Bobcats they kept it out on the baseline, but it goes out the near sideline. That is going to keep it right on here with the Lady Chiefs. Got one checking in for the Lady Cats, number 43, Jaden Headley, the junior coming in. And also, I think Deanna Posey is into the game as well. I believe that's her number. She's listed. That's the only number 1 that I can find on the Wyoming Indian roster. Again, thank you to the Riverton Ranger for printing these out. I know that they print out our programs as well. So down the right side, it's going to go through her fingers, and they kind of just give up on the play as Farrell is going to chase it out. I think Wyoming Indian was just, I don't know what they were thinking there, but we have a timeout here. Looks like it'll be on the Bobcats. Just going to double check to make sure here that we'll go to commercial, and it is a Bobcat timeout. So we're going to take a quick breather, and we'll be right back. You're watching Varsity Girls Basketball 2A West action here from Ethete, Wyoming. The Wyoming Indian Chiefs lead 3-0.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Wyoming Indian High School at Al Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming. Here on the Wind River Reservation, the mecca of high school basketball in Wyoming. And of course, the house that Al built. Wyoming Indian, one of the most winningest programs in all of Wyoming basketball. That one's up and in. Couldn't see who that was. I think it might have been Cameron Farrell there in on the basket. They'll try to feed it into the middle, almost taken away by the Cats. 3-2 here. Again, Bobcats sitting 3rd in all of 2A in shooting. Pine Bluff's 2nd. Wyoming Indian is the best shooting team in girls basketball in Class 2A. Shot up on the right side. It's up and in. 3! Looks to be Jaden Headley on the 3. Owsley with it. She'll get up to the front court here. Very smooth passes here for the Bobcats. That one is stolen away. Jaden Headley, the junior, in on the steal. And they'll try to get reset here. Here comes the 24 of Jamie Shoyo Ferris, and she is going to get the pass up to the near side, up to the 1. Feeds it up to the left side. Shot is on its way. That is up, and it rims out the back. And they'll try again. It's up, and it's blocked. 3rd time's the charm here for the Chiefs. Shot up on the right side. Up, no good. 4th time's the charm. That one's up. That one's in. Number 20, Taya Dixie, in on the basket for the Lady Chiefs. They'll feed it in, up into the middle of the floor. Goes for the steal. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Loose ball and a jump ball down underneath the key. 3:09 to go here in the opening quarter here at Wyoming Indian. It's 8-2 in case you're just tuning in. Apparently we forgot to score the basket for the Bobcats earlier. Getting ready to inbound is going to be Paisley Blackburn, the sophomore. Taya Dixie will be there to get the ball for her here. Dixie will be playing at the 1 spot here. 3:05 to go. Passes to her right side. This is Posey with it. Now underneath the basket. Tries to pass over to the left. That one's up and it's no good. Out on a steal. Here comes Farrell. Bounce pass, and that is out of bounds. Very good fast break, but Chloe Owsley unfortunately just not able to keep her hand on it. And I think if the Bobcats can get a little bit more work done on those fast breaks, I think they'd be just fine. That should have been an easy basket for the purple and gold. Shot is up for Farrell and rejected by Blackburn, but the Bobcats keep it. Here comes Farrell. Takes the quick 3. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded here by the 1 for Wyoming Indian. 2-on-2. It's up and a steal. Coming down the right side. It's up and it's in. Number 13. Cameron Farrell. I'm trying to get back into the swing of things here. Roster hasn't changed much for the girls from last year, but still trying to get used to the roster for this year. Shot is up on its way. It's up no good. Number 33, Connie Curry in on the shot for the Chiefs. Down the near side, passes it to the corner. This is Owsley down the right, slings it over. It's tipped away there by the 24 of Jamie Shoyo Ferris. And we got one checking in, number 41, Aislinn Gambler. Looks like she'll come into the game here. Coming off the floor appears to be the 24 of Jamie Shoyo Ferris. So she had a good run down there. And we have a call down on the baseline there. 8-4 is your score, by the way, on the score by Farrell. She's got both baskets today for the Bobcats. Checking into the game for Thermopolis, number 24, Morgan Jones. And Jones is one of those players that I feel like has gotten so much better. She was a sophomore last year, got some varsity minutes last year. That one's tipped and stolen away. They're still playing aggressive there in the backcourt. Paisley Blackburn with it up top. She'll go left side. Tries to get up underneath the basket. 33 on the shot. It's up and it rolls in. Connie Curry with her first points of the game. And Wyoming Indian will break into the double digits. And J.C. Owsley tries to get by at a blocking foul there. I believe they're going to give that one to Deanna Posey. Thermopolis will maintain possession here as it looks like. Oh, never mind. I thought we had one going out for Thermop. I apologize there. Owsley tosses it in. And it's tipped and stolen away down the middle of the floor. Going to the right side. I believe this is Blackburn with it. Takes the shot up into the corner, up into the wing. That one's up in a push foul. So Blackburn gets pushed, and it looks like the 4 is who they're going to give this one to. I believe they gave it to Logan Farrell. No, check that. They did not. I guess I misread his hands there. It was J.C. Owsley for her first personal. And it will be free throws here for the Chiefs. They called it a foul on the shot there. And the question is it going to be 3 shots coming up here? Blackburn's first shot is up, and it is going to be no good. Blackburn getting ready for her second shot. It's up and it's through, so it looks like they're going to have 3 shots here. 11-4 here. Wyoming Indian has 2 hanging in the back of the timeline there. Blackburn getting prepared for her third shot here. It is up and it is no good, so she's 1 for 3 on that attempt. As Charlie Slagle tries to go for the rebound, that's going to be out of bounds, and it will actually go back to the Bobcats, surprisingly. 1:32 to go here in this first quarter. A quick game and a quick evening so far, actually. I'm actually kind of surprised. Pace of play has not been that bad today. They'll toss this in from the far side and now tries to pass up to the middle of the floor. They're being really hounded there by the 2 Chief players down there. Wyoming Indian has done a great job suffocating this Bobcat offense here with that press. We got a foul. 2 shots coming up here for the Lady Cats. 1:20 to go in the first quarter. So it looks like the foul going to get charged to Connie Curry. So the freshman's going to get her first personal. Wyoming Indian played a lot of young players last season. Doesn't seem to be much of a difference here this season. As, like we said, looks like Connie Curry's the new Paisley Blackburn in that regard, that they're playing her a lot of varsity minutes as a freshman. Shot is up and it is through. So Thermopolis will get both those free throws there. They've done fantastic tonight on those free throws. Bounce pass into the middle. This is going to stay with the Chiefs, though. Down the right side. Shot is up. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Stole it away. Farrell down the middle of the floor. Wide open. Shots up and it's in. J.C. Owsley in on the basket for the Bobcats. And we're sorry about the camera shakes. We have a bunch of kids that are deciding to run up and down on the bleachers here. Usually it's always like this at Wyoming Indian High School. Unfortunately, it's the same kids too. So 53 seconds to go. We had a shoe tying timeout there for 34 of Paisley Logan. Logan is getting some varsity minutes here. That's awesome to see. After the game she had, that freshman game against Worland, Really awesome to see her get those types of minutes. Middle of the floor, picked up, underhands it. Now they're going to take the shot for three. This one's up, can't get it to go. Thermopolis has not been very shy about taking those three balls tonight. They'll try another one from beyond the arc. It's up and it ribs out. You know, I do like that they're taking those three shots, but they do need to try and get it inside just a little bit more here. I know that Wyoming Indians been trying to close that gap a lot here, but Thermopolis is just not making those three-pointers. Like we said, they usually make on average 2.9 three-pointers a game out of 12 attempted three-pointers. So it's looking like that same trend here as that one's up and taken away by Aislinn Gambler in on the block. Picks up, goes for the double team. That is going to be, I've had the camera in the wrong direction there, but a double team there will force the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Wyoming Indian, though, as Aislinn Gambler, the sophomore, will be down there on the near side, near the scorer's table to inbound. Gives it to her shooting guard here. Now to the corner, takes the shot for three. It's up and can't get it to go. And wow, just like that, the first quarter is already concluded here in Ethete. So we're going to take a quick breather and we'll be right back. You are watching Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Wyoming Indian leads 11-8 at the end of the first quarter. Here's a message from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here inside of Alfred Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, home of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. Getting ready to start the second quarter here in Ethete, and what a game this has been as the Wyoming Indian Chiefs and the Thermopolis Bobcats putting on a heck of a show. And actually, I didn't even realize this. 11-8, the Bobcats have actually closed the gap quite a bit here. 11-8 is your score. It was a lot worse of a situation for the Lady Cats earlier on. But, Thermopolis was a team last year that just did not seem to quit. It really did not matter how far they were down. They just kept fighting and kept fighting and kept fighting. I have not seen the scores from their losses over the tournament. And I also did not see their loss or see the score for their loss against Lander. However, if just without even taking a look at it, I can bet you they were pretty close. And maybe with the exception of the Lander game. But 7:39 to go here. The Chiefs still up by 3, and they're going to make it 6 with another 3. Didn't see who got that basket. I'm trying to take a look. Number 24, I believe it was Jamie Shoyo-Ferris there. Tries to skip over to the other side. 14-8. Tries the 3. That one's up in an air ball. Or no, wait. I can't remember if she took that, actually. I was looking at the roster. Okay. I'm not perfect. I never claimed to be. Shot is up from 3. This one's up no good. Wyoming Indian gets the offensive rebound up and in for Taya Dixie. 7 minutes to go here in Ethete, here in the second quarter. Takes the jump stop, takes the shot up and in, gets it in from mid-range. Not afraid to take that shot. It was also credited there to Chloe Owsley into the corner. Takes the shot from 3. This one's up, no good for the number 1. I believe that is Dayana Posey. I will double check at halftime to be sure. And we have a foul down there on the floor inside the blue. 6:37 to go here. In case you're just tuning in, Bobcats trail by 6 here in this game. It's been an incredible experience here in Ethete so far. Glad to have all y'all with us. We got 16 live right now. Can we get more? Share this with your friends. There are 3 different people in the building today for this game. We know we got 2 WYO Today crews. Of course, Kevin Gerber with Thermopolis and then Cody Beers with Wyoming Indian. Really do respect that guy, by the way. He's one of my favorite commentators. Down the right side, it is up and it is no good. And we also got me, obviously. So we got a lot of coverage in on this game today. And we are so glad that you chose us as your source for the Bobcats or the Chiefs. We also had someone just throw a bottle of lotion in the stands. Good Lord. Oh, it wasn't lotion. It was actually baby formula. Moving left side. Paisley Blackburn with it on the volleyball line. Moves to her left side. And this is the 31 now of Swin Highwalker. Saw a little bit of her last year. Shots up and it's no good. Rebounded by Owsley. Loses control of the ball but keeps a hold of it. And skips it over there to Farrell. Farrell with the pass. This one's up and no good. I think that was Chloe Owsley, and they're going to tie it up down there on the floor. I think she was in there with, I thought she was in there with Blackburn. Possession arrow looks like it will be, well, never mind. I guess possession arrow is not going to matter because it's timeout Wyoming Indian. We'll be right back in just a moment. You are watching Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Enjoy this commercial-free timeout. Like talking you back here inside of Alfred P. Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming on the campus of Wyoming Indian High School. Glad to have you all with us here in the house that Al built, the home of all these, you can see all the, or never mind, well, I was going to show you the banners, but they're already inbounding, so maybe next time. But just let you know, there's a whole lot of basketball trophies in that trophy case, and including seeing like 5 straight banners down there on the right of me on the board over there. So they got a lot of championships. The most recent coming in for the boys coming in 2024. The Lady Chiefs last won the state title in 2021. They came close in 2025. We'll be looking to make that attack again at the Ford Wyoming Center in 2026. And shot is up here for Owsley, up and in 3. J.C. Owsley gets the triple, and it'll go out of bounds up toward the scorer's table. But one thing you must know about Wyoming Indian, these guys take this sport seriously. You will always see Wyoming Indian at the Ford Wyoming Center. And usually if there isn't the teal, red, and black there, well, chances are cats are moving in with dogs. Down the left side, shot is up, and it is in. Oh, we got an injured Bobcat down there on the floor. Oh, this is not good. Got a little bumped up down there on the basket. It is 18-13 here. Not sure if we're going to go to break just yet, but we are going to take a quick breather. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Like talking back here, the injured Bobcat is number 4, trying to get her, Logan Farrell, and she has had such a good night tonight. It's so unfortunate that she is out. She is favoring that right leg. So we'll keep an eye on that as it develops. Right now we do have some free throws coming up for the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. It looks like she got hurt trying to get underneath the basket to defend. Shot is up and it's no good. 18-13. Owsley down the right side. Skips it over up top near the pinwheel. Cameron Farrell will move to her left side. Farrell gets out of the pinwheel. Now here comes Jones. She'll get up underneath. Big passes. Takes the shot from the 3. It's up and it's no good. And I think that was Paige Jones in on the shot there. And they're trying, you can definitely tell that they're trying to find a replacement for Hannah Hill at that shooting guard position there. They are definitely missing a lot of good three-point shooting prowess from that corner. They're trying to find a way to fill that gap from 2025. Obviously, Hannah Hill graduated now. She was a senior last year. I still think that that's not a better way to end your high school career than ending it with a buzzer beater corner 3 to win the game in 3rd place. That one's up and in for 3. That is number 40, Delaney Gambler. Beautiful arcing shot there in the corner, and she was not going to miss that one. And that one almost taken away. They're trying to get it back out to the corner to Jones. They'll pass it around the perimeter up top to Owsley. That one slapped away and taken by Blackburn. Initial contact made by Delaney Gambler. Has it up to the near side. Holds it over her head. Skips it over to the other side. Here comes the 20, I think that's Dixie. Now here they go with another 3 on its way up and no good. Delaney Gambler will not get that one to go. Wyoming Indian has definitely been outscoring Thermopolis at the 3-point line tonight. By my count, I think they've sunk either 3 or 4 3-pointers tonight. They've definitely had, we don't take official stats, although we might start for sure. I'm definitely going to have to think about that. But shot is up and it's in for fair. But, Wyoming Indian, I guess we're not really that shocked that they're making their threes like that. We saw a little bit of that. We saw a little bit of that bravery in the tournament when Wyoming Indian came to Thermopolis. Again, I cannot remember if it was the 2A SmackDown or the Bighorn Classic, because we broadcasted them both in full. That was a busy couple of weeks for us. That was intercepted there by Jones. Down to the far side, tries to pass right. Blackburn on another steal. They'll come back the other way. And a little bit of contact down there as Farrell tries to give herself up there, but a little bit too late. They will call the blocking foul there in on the Bobcats. 21-14, it's a football score here in Ethete. We have a sub coming on. Looks like they're going to have Chloe Owsley come back into the game. She's had a good night tonight as well. Deanna Posey also looks like she's coming back into the game here for Wyoming Indian. Blackburn up top. She's going to try for 3. This one's up, no good. It's palmed away. And Paisley Blackburn, I know we already said this earlier, but she's been one that we've been keeping our eye on for a little bit as well. She was definitely my favorite player when Wyoming Indian came to Thermopolis for that tournament, and really was looking forward to seeing her again here tonight. And she's been playing as advertised tonight for the most part. Coming back around the arc, skips it over to the other side to Jones, out to Owsley. She'll try to go baseline drive. She is stopped there by the 33 of Curry. And wide open, takes the 3. This one's up. 3! Cameron Farrell! And that draws the gap within 4 here. I couldn't do math there for a sec. They'll try to bounce pass and almost take it away. Has her back turned down the right side. Hand in her face. It's up and it's in. I want to say that was one of the gamblers down there. No, it was not. Trying to get the number there. I'm hoping she turns her back a little bit here so I can get that for you. But shot is up and it is no good. And she's the one on the rebound. So that was Taya Dixie that got the basket there and the rebound after that. Dixie underneath the basket again. Bullies her way through. It's up and it's no good. And you could hear the crowd as well as that one took a little bit of flight. Still a packed house here in Ethete. As we always we expect the boys' game to have a little bit more as well, but still a very big crowd here in Ethete. As the shot is up and in, I believe it was Jones there in on the basket. Gambler skips it over to the far side. That's going to be the one. She'll spin it back out. Takes the shot from mid-range. It's up and no good. Had a good roll on it. Now down the near side, she'll blow by and gets by without much else interference. I'm sorry, I'm speaking way too quick. My family's from Ohio. Okay, it's only natural. Up to the top of the key as Blackburn was trying to defend there. 1:47 to go in the second quarter. So 23-19. We forgot to score them a couple times. I don't know what's going on there. But the Bobcats will use their second timeout. That's what we know is going on there. 1:47 to go here in the second quarter. Bobcats will take their second breather out of 5. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Right, talking back here inside of Wyoming Indian High School here at Alfred Redman Senior Gymnasium. The house that Al built. It is Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. 1:47 to go here in the second. We're glad to have you all with us here as we get ready to resume the second quarter of action in a close contest here in 2A West. As the Wyoming Indian Chiefs look to go to 7-3 on the season. They took down Lodge Grass, Montana, one of the indigenous schools in Montana, just recently. And I believe they also played one other team a native school as well. I can't remember who it is, but I do know that they have a game coming up tomorrow against Lame Deer, so that should be really interesting. Unfortunately, I think we're going to be calling a middle school game tomorrow. Otherwise, I probably would have been here for that, maybe as a spectator. Shot is up, and it's in for three! Cameron Farrell with the three. Beautiful job of the Bobcats. It's a 1-point game. This is the closest it's been since the first quarter. Down the right side. It's up, and it's in! Want to say that was Dixie in on the basket there. Back to a 3-point contest here. Bobcats have been doing better, making their shots tonight. They've been passing really efficiently. Down the right side, it's up and a foul. Oh, I think. Oh, I might have been wrong on that. Then again, it wouldn't be the first time, and it sure as the heck won't be the last. But no, it looks like it'll be Bobcat ball still. Owsley a little off target. That's going to be rebounded. I thought I saw Connie Curry down there. It might have been Blackburn there, but Blackburn at the point guard position. She'll move up to the middle. Passes it left side up to Curry. Curry bounce pass to Blackburn, and we have a foul down there on the floor. 58 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Lady Chiefs are into a bonus now after that Bobcat foul. So we do have free throws coming up here for the Lady Cats. Wyoming Indian, ooh. Did I not take a timeout? Yeah, I did not. Wyoming Indian has 4 timeouts left. Thermopolis has 3 remaining. Paisley Blackburn taking the free throws. She's been near automatic tonight except for that time. Let's see. Actually, I think she took a couple earlier and only made, I think she had a 3-point foul earlier, and I think she only made 1 out of 3, so I take that back. She is now 1 for 4 on her free throws tonight. Make that 2 for 5 as she does get that one to go. Wyoming Indian pressing here. It's a 4-man press with 1 man hanging up toward the basket. They'll get by relatively easily. Down left side, takes the shot. It's Owsley. This one might be off target, and it is. Jump ball underneath the basket. I think this is going to go back to Wyoming Indian, and it does. Paisley Blackburn will get set for the inbound. 26-22, in case you're just tuning in, Bobcats and Chiefs on Two Basins Sports Network. Blackburn gets it up to the front of the court here. Down the right side, it's Gambler. Takes the shot, up and in. Delaney Gambler, the junior, in on the close basket. 35 seconds to go. Down the near side, tries it up to the right side. It's up and a foul. Trying to see who that is. Number 24, Morgan Jones on the shot attempt. She'll have 2 shots to the line. I think with a couple of adjustments, the Bobcats might be good. I think offensively they're doing okay, but the Chiefs are getting way too many looks inside, and they are making the most of them, which we knew they would. Like we said, above 40% shooting percentage in Class 2A. They are the best shooting team in girls basketball right now in 2A. So they have to find a way to counter that. And we know Wyoming Indians been doing good on their threes as well. Of course, don't pull a Chicken Little and say the sky is falling over a couple of 3-pointers, right? You don't want to sabotage, or you don't want to mess up your entire defensive scheme, right? But still, got to find a way to put a plug on some of those 3-point shots. Goes to the near side, 24 with it, 14 seconds to go. Dips up to the left side, trying to get rid of it. Has it open to a wide open Jamie Shoyo Ferris. It's up and it's no good. Offensive rebound, trying to get it going. Ferris has another opportunity. JSF, she's going to get fouled. 2.9 to go here in the second quarter, and Jamie Shoyo Ferris. There's actually a road north of Fort Washakie that's called Shoyo, so that's actually really awesome. Did a little bit of research on the area, and by research I mean I just looked at Google Earth because I was trying to find a way to entertain myself before leaving for Ethete. Shot is, oh, I hate when it does that. It went up and it rimmed out. Happens to the best of us. I'm sure there's a physics thing to explain that, but I did not pay attention in my senior year physics class, so I couldn't tell you what that is. Shot is up and it's in. Through the middle of the floor, takes the final shot, and it hits the shot clock. That's going to bring an end to the second quarter here in Ethete, and we'll be back in just a moment. Halftime here in Ethete. The score, 29-22 at the half. The Wyoming Indian Chiefs lead over the Thermopolis Bobcats. We'll be back. This is Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. More basketball coming up after this.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network. Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here we'd like to welcome you back here to Alfred Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete on the campus of Wyoming Indian High School, home of the Chiefs. Glad to have you with us here for the start of this second half, and what a half it was, with Paisley Blackburn being the points leader so far for the Chiefs. I think we went down there to get the scorebook. I think she had somewhere around either 8 or 10. I forgot. I think she had 10 on the game, so she's been doing really well tonight. So far, so good for the Lady Chiefs, 29-22. But the Bobcats hanging in tough there. A 7-point game. They have not gotten too far back from the Chiefs here tonight. Just a friendly reminder, if you have a business and you'd like to sponsor us, we got middle school basketball coming up. We'll be heading to all but one, I think, of the middle school games this year for the boys. Starting with tomorrow at 2, we are going to be welcoming Rocky Mountain to Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium tomorrow, so that'll be a lot of fun. But with that, if you'd like to help us out a little bit, sponsorships are available for the 2026 boys middle school and, of course, the high school basketball seasons. That covers freshman, JV, and varsity for both genders. With that being said, the phone number is up there on the screen. You can call or text us or get in contact with us via Facebook, Two Basins Sports Network. Looks like they put up 3 more minutes on the scoreboard, so that kind of sucks. Okay, so now we got to go back to commercial. Okay. With that being said, we'll be back in just a moment. Halftime still in effect, I guess. We'll see you in about 2.5 minutes.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Okay, for real this time, I'd like to welcome you back inside of Alfred Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, on the campus of Wyoming Indian High School. Glad to have you all with us here inside the mecca of high school basketball in Wyoming. It is the third quarter getting ready to start here. As you can see there on the scoreboard, 39-22. As Paisley Blackburn's been the star of the show tonight. Like we said, about 10, somewhere between 8 and 10 points on the game. We checked the thing. She has 2 3-point field goals tonight. Her free throws, though, are leaving a lot to be desired. She is currently sitting at 2 for 5 on the night. So she is we could probably expect her to draw some fouls. Given her size, she probably is going to get a good amount of fouls tonight committed on her. Not fouls that she's committed. I mean like fouls like you know what I meant. But she's probably going to get to the free throw line a lot tonight. So something that she's definitely going to have to get under control as the game progresses. Bobcats will be getting the ball to start the second half here. And we are underway. The third quarter begins. It is varsity girls basketball on Two Basins at Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. And that one tipped, and she'll swing out of it. This is Farrell. Gets up to the far side to Owsley. Tries to skip pass over to Logan Farrell. Now back up to the right side to Cameron Farrell on the pinwheel. Really, Cameron, we're not doing this today. Well, my camera, I knew it would do this during the JV game, and, well, it's doing it now. So sorry about that, guys. Shot is up for 3. It's up, and it's out of bounds. That does give me some time here to stop the camera here. Paisley Blackburn's going to have this one. She'll get up to the far side. And gets up into the corner. Ooh, okay, we're back. Awesome. But that means I have to reset my zoom. Paisley Blackburn for 3! What a shot to get the lead up to where she wants it. And I think they got another point there, too. I didn't see it because they changed the score. They got a steal goal leading to a score there. I'm pretty sure you guys probably saw it. I hope. 6:57 to go here as our camera is giving us issues again. I do apologize. I knew it would do this. I'm surprised I didn't do it during the JV game. That's just my only surprise. There we go. Now we got it back to where we want it, and hopefully it doesn't do that again. Gets it up into the corner. This is Owsley. Takes the jump shot from mid. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded there by Gambler, and now here comes Blackburn. Near side, passes it to the near side to the 20 of Taya Dixie. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Grabs her own rebound. Didn't grab her own rebound. I'm sorry. Jamie Shoya Ferris got the rebound there. It's up and a foul looks like we have. So 6:26 to go here in the third quarter. Camera difficulty set us back a little bit. We also had live stream difficulty set us back in the JV game. It seems like this place is cursed because I had a lot of stuff going on here in Wyoming Indian for the freshman game. We had internet gremlins, or rather the school refusing to give me the internet when I was here for freshman ball last year. And then in the boys game toward the end, we just flat out gave up because my headset was giving up on me. Shot is up for 3. Paisley Blackburn again. And she's just been on a roll tonight. Just no stopping her. Pump fakes, drives through, takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by the Lady Chiefs. And she'll try it again. Blackburn, that one's up and it's no good. They'll try it again from mid-range this time. That one's up and in. And that will cause a timeout here for the Bobcats, I believe. So they will use their third timeout here of the ball game. They will have 2 remaining. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. 41-22, Wyoming Indian on top.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back inside of Al Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, named after Coach Alfred Redman, the winningest coach in Wyoming high school basketball. In fact, they even have a banner back there for Wyoming's winningest basketball team. The Wyoming Indian Chiefs between 1983 and 1985 had a 50 game win streak, man. I mean, that's incredible. The 50 game streaks, man. Sheridan has a 50 game win streak, something like that for football. So it's just crazy just how many, how successful a lot of teams could be in about I want to wager a 24 game basketball season. That's like two straight years of winning. Just keep that in mind. That's crazy. Back underway here, takes the 3. This one's up, 3! Cameron Farrell. And they pronounced their name wrong, but that's okay. Wyoming Indian with it. Here comes Paisley Blackburn. Tries to get up far side to Gambler. Gambler will move right side. She got a 3 earlier in that first half. Shot up from 3. That one's up no good. They can't respond. Jamie Shoyo-Ferris was there on the 3 ball. Rebounded there by, I want to say that was Farrell down the right side. No, it was Chloe Owsley that got the board there for Thermopolis. 5:06 to go in the third quarter. You're watching Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, brought to you by Kirby Consulting, your elite oil field consulting professionals since 2014, and Thermopolis Basketball Club. Down the right side, a contested shot, and according to the refs, a little bit more than contested. It's going to be a foul. 2 shots coming up for the Bobcats. (41-25). The shot's up and gets it to go. Wait, did I score the wrong team? By God, I did. Okay. So it's actually 41-26. The scoreboard's lying to you down here. I scored the wrong frickin' team. Shot's up and it's in. And the bench making some noise, doing the D-up chant on the sideline here. Ferris looking for an opportunity there. Here comes Allie Hubbard, I think that is. She'll give the back door here to the 4 of Jalen Norse. Right side, shot on its way. It's up 3! Taya Dixie. And down through the middle of the floor, responds with a 2 shot there. Not a 3, but still Cameron Farrell in there to get the shot to go. 29 on the board now for Thermop. Shoyo-Ferris with it on the right wing. She'll look to pass right side to Gambler. Gambler will move left side. 1 dribble now up top. 2 dribbles there. Now a pass right side here to Shoyo-Ferris. Takes the 3 ball. That one's up no good. A defensive rebound for the Bobcats. They'll come back down the other way. Takes the shot. Charlie Slagle still looking for her first points, I think, tonight of this game. Up to the far side. Here comes Wyoming Indian down the left side. Shots up. Can't get it to go. And a big miss for Jamie Shoyo-Ferris. And they'll get a foul. Or sorry, check that. Traveling violation. We have a sub for the Bobcats. Number 34, Paisley Logan, into the game. The freshman going to get some varsity minutes here. She got some in that first half. And a healthy mix of purple and gold and blue and red here tonight. The Bobcats and the Chiefs coming out to support their teams here tonight. Up into the corner. They're trying to move to her left side. Stops in the corner now. Passes right side up toward the wing. She'll back up toward the volleyball line, then get back to the sundial there. Moving up to the right side. Tries to skip pass over to the 20 of Taya Dixie. Takes the shot for 3. That one's up and off the back iron. No good. Rebounded by the Cats. They'll try to come back down the other way. Bobcats trying to take advantage of the tempo here. That's going to be a loose ball and a jump ball. That one was called a little bit late there. I kind of expect them to get the whistle off a little bit sooner there, but they let it go for a while. 3:29 still to play here. Into the backcourt they go. 3:28 still to go. Up past the pinwheel. She'll pass near side. Now to the near side. Here comes Jamie Shoyo-Ferris. She'll get it back up onto the pinwheel. Here comes Allie Hubbard. She'll drive inside. Has it on the elbow. Spins. Now passes right side. Takes the shot. It's up and it's no good. Rebounded by Owsley down there for the Bobcats, and she'll come back the other way. Tries to pass left side. Fast break broken up here. Now down to the left side. It's intercepted. Trying to get a fast break shot off, and that's not going to happen. They'll reset back up for offense. And a foul down there, I think, committed by the 34 of Paisley Logan. Got one checking in for Thermopolis and one for Wyoming Indian. It appears to be, well, we know that Aislinn Gambler is into the game for Wyoming Indian. That's just trying to see who it is for Thermopolis. Number 20 will toss this one in for Wyoming Indian. Here comes Jalen Norse with it on the pinwheel. Passes it right side up to the 30 of Allie Hubbard. Now back up to the pinwheel again. Being harassed down there on the volleyball attack line. Gets up underneath, has an open shot, and falls to the floor. Connie Curry doesn't get the whistle there. And looks like she's a little slow to get up and kind of hobbling a little bit there in the backcourt. And looks like she's talking to the coach, saying that she needs to come out here. I'm surprised they haven't gotten the whistle yet. Shot is up and in for 3. We have an injury timeout here. So Wyoming Indian having to sub one of their players here, and unfortunately they called the whistle a little too late there. I think they need to if I'm the Wyoming Indian coach, I'm screaming at the ref, hey, stop the game. We got an injured player. I mean, yeah, would that have given me a technical? Yeah, but I would have done it anyway. Down on the shot, that one's up and no good. A foul for the Bobcats again, the second team foul. They've kept their nose clean for the most part here in this third quarter, but just not enough to prevent the foul that time. 2:05 to go. 44-32, Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs on top here in Ethete. 2:05 still to play. Shot is up, and it is no good on the free throw there for Aislinn Gambler. Okay, we had some whistles going on there, but I don't know what it was for, but they are going to be getting that second free throw up for Gambler. Second shot on its way. It's up, and it is in. Looks like Charlie Slagle is coming onto the floor here, replacing Paisley Logan, the freshman coming back onto the bench. Okay, so it looks like they messed up the free throw total there. So that shot, it did go in, but it's not going to count. Looks like 45-32 still your score, 2:05 to go. And I kind of was wondering, why are they taking 3 free throws? Well, now I know why. They weren't supposed to. And has to get rid of it. Slagle coughs it up, and now they're going to fight for it in the front court here. Ricochets off, and a steal. Heaves it down court to Slagle. Left side, it's going to be a loose ball picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll force it into the front court here. They're going to set up the offense, going right side. This is the 20 of Taya Dixie with it. She'll have her back turned. She'll move right side, switches to her left. Passes left side. Now here comes the 43. I think that's Headley. Now up top onto the pinwheel. Passes it right side here to Jalen Norse. Norse a couple arms length away from Slagle. Takes the jump shot from the elbow. That one's up, no good. Trying to grab for the rebound. That is up and no good. Rebounded by the Bobcats. Still trying to set up. 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. Down the right side, it's Owsley. Up and no good. Defensive rebound by the Lady Chiefs. They'll come up past the timeline. Wyoming Indian trying to get the play set up here. 13-point game still here. Exact opposite of what we saw in the JV boys game earlier tonight. Passing it left side. Here comes the one of Deanna Posey. Now right side up to the 20 of Dixie. Now to the right side, up into the corner, taking the shot for 2. This one's up and clears the rim. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by Slagle. Down the other side, here comes Owsley. Right side, stops in the paint on the edge of the volleyball line. Takes the shot, it's up and it's in. Owsley muscling her way through for the basket. Really good job finishing. Wyoming Indians still up by 11 here at home. They'll be taking on Lame Deer tomorrow, I believe, either tomorrow or Saturday. Really looking forward to seeing how that plays out. They played a couple of out-of-state opponents. They played Lodge Grass not long ago. Shot is up and it's no good. And the Lady Chiefs actually beat Lodge Grass, if I'm not mistaken. I swear they play Lodge Grass every year. 45-32 here. Takes the shot, it's up and gets it to go. 46-34. 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. In case you're just tuning in, Wyoming Indian Chiefs and Thermopolis Bobcats on Two Basins Sports Network. And we got a lot of people spilling in here as the boys' varsity game is coming up next. Wyoming Indian makes their second free throw here. Near side, passes it up, tries to get it to Charlie Slagle and out of bounds. It's going back to the Lady Chiefs. And 9 seconds to go here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dips it inside. Happy New Year. That's the end of the third quarter. 47-34, Wyoming Indian on top at the end of 3. There's still 8 more minutes to go in this game. We'll be right back. You're watching Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs lead over the Lady Bobcats, 47-34. We'll be right back. Here's a message from Thermopolis Basketball Club.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
Right, talking back here inside of Alfred P. Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, home of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. About ready to start the 4th quarter here, the final quarter of our girls varsity action tonight. It's been a very, very fun time here in Ethete. Boys basketball coming up after this as the Thermopolis Bobcats take on the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. Thermopolis Bobcats playing their first varsity game since the Flaming Gorge Classic. The Bobcats are 4-1 coming into this game with a loss to Green River to end out the Flaming Gorge Classic in Green River. Like we said, we were not able to attend that game, nor were we able to attend the Lander game due to, well, the Lander game was due to illness. The tournament was because we thought it was going to be winter weather and it ended up not being winter weather. So that being said, it is snowing right now in Shoshone. That's going to be a fun ride home. 7:51 to go here in the 4th as we get the clock stopped here. Oh, well, I didn't even reset the clock on my scoreboard graphic. I apologize. They'll toss this one in. Shot up from mid. That one's up and gets it to go for 2. Owsley on the shot. Chloe Owsley has been having a great game tonight. Passing it left side. Wyoming Indian just trying to wrap up this game, and, you know, after this, they're just thinking about lame deer at this point. Moving on to that next game, trying to get that win streak increased here. Trying to go 8-3 to start the year. That's not a bad way to do so at all. And it's likely that these two teams might meet each other again at regionals in Riverton in March. So, you know, this is not the last time that the Bobcats are going to see the Chiefs. Down the right side, it's up and it's no good. Owsley on the rebound, tries a big chest pass up. Now here comes the 12 of Farrell. Now back to Owsley. Right side and takes a big fall. Oh, no, she did not. She actually saved herself there. And now big run down the right. Shots up, and it's in. Deanna Posey. Stolen right back away. Check that. Yeah, it is stolen right back away by the Chiefs. Now under the basket. Stops the fast break. Now here they go down the right side. It's up, and it rolls off the rim on the shot by Jamie Shoyo-Ferris. Now they're going to try it again. I remember how Wyoming Indians started their season last year, though. They had an incredible record coming into the Bighorn Classic last year and then fell off as the season progressed. Still, they picked it up in Casper, but it was just kind of, you know, I was keeping my close eye on the Chiefs that year. Just it was interesting to see. Down the right side, has her back turned and moves. It's up and cannot even get to the rim. 6 minutes still to go here. Oh, I forgot to stop the clock. Also forgot to score Wyoming Indians, so there's that. 6:06 to go here. Don't forget, boys varsity coming up right after this on Two Basins Sports Network, the voice of the Bobcats. Owsley gets up to the corner. Now here they go down on the pass, and Paisley Blackburn is going to take it away, and they'll share it in the backcourt here. Moving to her near side. Blackburn has the screen set by the 1. And they'll try to toss it in, and it's stolen away. I think the 41 of Aislinn Gambler was just trying to float it there. And wide open down the court is Farrell. It's up and it's in. And we have a timeout. The Lady Chiefs are going to use their second timeout of the ball game. And we'll be right back in just a moment. You're watching Varsity Girls Basketball on Two Basins Sports Network. Full timeout for Wyoming Indian.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Wyoming Indian High School, home of the Chiefs. After this quarter, we'll be 2/3 of the way through our coverage for the night. We had JV boys basketball earlier. Thermopolis Bobcats took down the Chiefs in that game. We don't know how the JV girls did at WIMS, but that's just up the street here, just up the just up the road here, actually. 49-38 here, the Lady Chiefs and the Lady Bobcats. And Wyoming Indian, unless something really happens here, the Bobcats, I'm afraid they might not come away with this one. 11-point gap here. The Wyoming Indian Chiefs have just been super hard to stop. They exploded at the start of that third quarter. Passing it up back to the one. She is going to be hounded there at the volleyball line. Passes it left side. This is to Gambler. Dips up underneath. And now behind the back pass. What a move. And that is a highlight reel worthy pass there. I thought it was either a Gambler or it was somebody else down there that did that, but what a move there by the Chiefs. Gambler down the left side, takes the shot, it's up and it's in. And after toying with their prey for a little bit, they will get that basket to fall, 51-38. Back turned, Rugby passes it up behind the line here. Here they go again, moving right side. It's smacked away and blocked. Deanna Posey there on the hand. And she'll try to pass near side. Here comes Paisley Blackburn. Blackburn to the right side, switches to her right hand. Trying to go on a baseline drive, spits it out mid-range. They'll go up to the corner. Gets it up top now. Here comes Gambler. She'll move to her left side. Passes left side now to Dixie. Shot on its way. It's up. 3! Paisley Blackburn. What a shot there. She has just been on fire tonight, no doubt about it. Easily the best player that's not teal, is it? That the baby blue and red have out there on the floor. Like I said, she caught my eye last year at the Bighorn Basin Classic, and it's not really much different here. Paisley Logan coming into the game now for the Bobcats. Looks like Slagle's going to take a breather. Blackburn with it on the far side. Has her back turn, gets up to the middle, now up top, now feeds it into the mid-range. Paisley Blackburn going to let it go for 3! Paisley Blackburn! 57-38. Down the left side, it's off her ankle, and that is going to go back. Number 24, Jamie Shoyo-Ferris in on the steal for the Chiefs. They'll have it middle of the floor. And looks like a foul down there. They're going to call the second team foul of the quarter for the Bobcats. Trying to see who it is. Number 20, Jaden Boren getting her first minutes on the floor. That's awesome to hear. Getting some varsity minutes, and she absolutely deserves it. One of the best players on that championship, on that undefeated championship roster for the A team at the middle school level last year. We called her the Bandit because of how often she got those steals, and you know, she definitely still lives up to that kind of reputation at the high school level. At least in my opinion, she's gotten plenty of those steals at the freshman level in the game that we saw. I don't know. We were going to see her against Lovell, but they canceled that game. I don't know what happened. And of course, we didn't. We were sick and couldn't go to Rollins. We were sick, couldn't get the game against the Arapahoe Charter. By the way, we threw one of the middle school games to the Wolves later in February. We are going to be in Arapahoe for freshman basketball against the Arapahoe Charter quote-unquote varsity team. So do keep that in mind in February. The clock is nowhere near accurate. It is actually 3:40 to go here in this game. So the score, keep in mind, the timer that you see on our scoring graphic on the live stream is unofficial. The scoreboard in the actual gymnasium is king in this instance here. 3:30 to go, although we've been doing a good job recently of keeping it synced with the scoreboard. We have been kind of lacking today. We got a couple coming in for both Thermopolis and Wyoming Indian. Number 12, Millie Johnson, and then we also got number 40. No, we do not. We have number 31. Trying to see. Number 31, Swin Highwalker, coming back into the game. Down the left side, shot on its way, up and in. It's Gambler. We got an injured Bobcat. Oh, good God. Okay, well, we got number 12. Well, we got an injured Bobcat, so we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
The injured Bobcat appears to be Millie Johnson. We'd like to welcome you back here inside of Wyoming Indian High School, home of the Chiefs, here in Ethete, Wyoming, the mecca of high school basketball in Wyoming. It is not been a great game for the Bobcats. They are down by 19 or 21 points. They kept it close in that first half. They entered the locker room with a 7-point deficit. Wyoming Indian had that burst in the third quarter, just so far have not looked back. And well, adding insult to injury, or I guess rather injury to insult. Taking the shot up for three. That one's up, no good. You know, we knew Wyoming Indian was going to be tough. Offensively, we knew they were going to be tough. Boasting about a 40, we said this at the top of the show, about a 44% field goal percentage. The best shooting team in Class 2A girls basketball. And a pretty easy call there as Owsley will foul Paisley Blackburn. That'll put Wyoming Indian into the bonus. The Lady Bobcats, next time we will see them, I can't remember if they're going to Cheyenne. No, they're not going to Cheyenne. They are going to Bighorn, I think. Just a friendly heads up, we will not be going to either Cheyenne or Bighorn. Shot is up and it is in. Of course, sorry that it's blurry. We are zoomed in quite a bit. This is a big arena, so Wyoming Indian will try to chase that down to the other end of the floor. Looks like it's going to be, we got a lot of subs coming on, it looks like, for the Lady Chiefs, so they're going to get a lot of their bench players in here. And coming in on the inbound there was Tamaya Kalady. Down on the left side, this is going to be a big kick out wide open. Three! Cameron Farrell. And, we got a big fall down there for the Bobcats, but looks like she'll get up. Down on the right side, hand in her face. That one's up on the left side, up and in. Trying to see who it was. Near side, it's Farrell again. Try to get that number. I remember what her hairstyle looks like. So down the right side, it's up and in on a bank shot. Cha-ching for Owsley. On a big steal, and won't be able to finish, but she'll try it again. Second time it's up and it's in. Owsley, it will count. 45 on the board now for the Cats. And also 62 for Wyoming Indian. Forgot to count that. been a good game for the Lady Chiefs. 62 on the day today, and Paisley Blackburn just has had a beyond fantastic game, and Wyoming Indian will call a timeout. We'll take a quick breather, and we will be right back. You are watching Wyoming Indian Chiefs basketball on Two Basins, you're watching Thermopolis Bobcats basketball from Wyoming Indian on Two Basins Sports. I don't know where I got that from. I'm sorry. We'll be right back.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes. Proud sponsor of Two Basin Sports Network.
I'd like to welcome you back here inside of Alfred P. Redman Senior Gymnasium in Ethete, Wyoming, on the campus of Wyoming Indian High School, home of the Chiefs. Fourth quarter in this girls basketball game, girls varsity. We got boys varsity coming up right after this, and then that will conclude our coverage for the night. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., we'll be live streaming middle school boys basketball, the season opener, as the Thermopolis Bobcats host the Rocky Mountain Grizzlies. Coverage will start with the A game at 2 o'clock here on TBSN. Shot is up, and it's no good for the Chiefs. And for the Bobcats. Here they go down the right side. Owsley up and in! And just a fantastic fourth quarter for her so far, catching fire. She struggled a little bit early on in the game, and that was a football tackle down there on the near side. 1:53 to go. We are just about 23 seconds away from delivering our first ever varsity Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. That's exciting. So first varsity player to get a certificate from us. And looks like that's going to be a foul for Wyoming Indian. That's going to be resulting in some free throws for the Cats. The Wyoming Indian fans are kind of protesting a little bit. They had a couple people to our right say that's not a shooting foul, and I don't really know why they're shooting free throws. The foul was committed way away from the cup, but maybe they just know something that I don't. Okay. Well, if it helps, I'm just about as confused as everyone else is. 1:53 to go. Wyoming Indian will inbound here from the line. Looks like they'll let that free throw stand. Here comes Paisley Blackburn. Blackburn being triple teamed, and a foul there. That will send Wyoming Indian to the line. They are into the bonus. Really, Thermopolis doesn't, I would say just take the time to regroup, but they don't have time to regroup. They got to go to Bighorn tomorrow. Or no, they got to go to Tongue River tomorrow and then Bighorn on Saturday. So they got, they don't have any time to really regroup aside from maybe a walkthrough if they're lucky when they get to the 2A SmackDown. And by the way, the boys will be in Cheyenne as well. Off the back iron, that one's up no good. While the girls are in Bighorn and the boys are in Cheyenne, we will be in Thermopolis tomorrow against Rocky, and then I think we do have another game coming up with the middle schoolers as well. I think that might be, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Grable, but I don't know. We'll get the live streams up later tonight, and then we'll get back to you on that. Free throw is good for the Chiefs, and they'll take the shot. That one's up no good, or the Bobcats will take the shot. That one's up no good. Paisley Blackburn with it off the rebound by the 20. Gets up to the near side here, just trying to coast through here the final 90 seconds here. Wyoming Indian will nab their 7th win of the season. They'll take on Lame Deer on Saturday, or either, I forgot if it's tomorrow or Saturday, honestly. We got a big foul down there. Had 3 whistles. That's usually not a good thing. As Aislinn Gambler took a tumble. Well, with 1:20 to go here. Oh, well, do we have a timeout? No, we do not. Charlie Slagle is coming onto the floor, though, as Paisley Logan will head to the bench here. Speaking of Paisley, time to deliver your Thermopolis Basketball Club player of the game. Shots up for Blackburn, and it's up no good. And your player of the game tonight is Paisley Blackburn of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. I think it's pretty obvious why. She's the points leader tonight, over 20 points tonight. A lot of steals, a lot of rebounds to show for it as well. 64 on the board for the Chiefs here total as a team. And they'll steal this one at the timeline. Out of bounds it goes, and this will go back to Taya Dixie. And again, the Thermopolis Bobcats will have a very busy weekend ahead of them. They'll be participating in the girls' 2A SmackDown against Bighorn and Tongue River and other opponents, obviously. Those are just the hosts. And then boys will be in Cheyenne for the, I forgot the name of it. Is it like the James Johnson invite or something like that? Shot is up and it is in for 3 for the Bobcats. Couldn't see who it was. Oh, it was Farrell on the shot there. Middle of the floor. Less than we forgot to give our honorable mentions. I'm sorry about that. Honorable mentions tonight for the Wyoming Indian Chiefs are as follows: Taya Dixie, Delaney Gambler, and I think we're going to also say, Jamie Shoyo Ferris as well. I think those 3 have had pretty good impacts on the Chiefs tonight and a big reason why they won. Honorable mentions tonight for the Thermopolis Bobcats tonight include Chloe Owsley, Logan Farrell, and JC Owsley. Also, Cameron Farrell has a bit of a bonus honorable mention as well. Shot is up from the right side. It's up and it's no good. Out of bounds it goes. 25 seconds still to play. Don't forget, coming up after this, we got boys varsity basketball on TBSN. That's going to be on a separate live stream to keep things organized, obviously. So you can check out our YouTube page for information on that. 15 seconds to go. Blackburn, one-hander, takes the shot from the 3. That one's up. Cannot get it to go. Blackburn on the O-Reb. Blackburn retreats back up top. She'll move to the right, or she'll pass to the right side. Here comes the 20 of Dixie. Down the right side. It's up and it's in, and that will conclude it. And 66-51, the final score. The Wyoming Indian Chiefs the Thermopolis Bobcats fall to the Wyoming Indian Chiefs, 51-66. Player of the game tonight was Paisley Blackburn of the Wyoming Indian Chiefs. And we're going to go and give her that certificate, and we'll see you back up here in about 15 minutes for the start of the boys' game. That being said, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure having you. If that's all you're here for, we thank you so much for stopping by. And until next time, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. Boys varsity basketball coming up next on Two Basins Sports Network. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow at Donald T. Simpson Gymnasium. We'll be back in about 12 minutes or so for the boys' game.
Thermopolis Basketball Club organizes competitive basketball for Thermopolis youth, teaching fundamentals, sportsmanship, discipline, and teamwork for grades 3rd through 12th. Thank you to our sponsors for supporting our athletes.